Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a Ford Fusion this generation here from year 2013 to year 2020. If you have one of those, you have a problem where the heater blows cold air, stay with us, we'll explain what we see quite often at the garage. It could be even a device that's most people don't even think about that. It could be one little thing that costs only a few dollars that can cause that thing where your heater works perfectly fine, but it still blows cold air. We will talk about that, where you can buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste money and time. Why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. All that, guys, will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. So, let us tell you a little bit about us, guys. When we get a car here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 free repair videos absolutely to you guys. We make a video about every single fuse, every single relay. Let's say you're in the middle of nowhere, your car doesn't start, you can easily identify what causes that. You can search for engine starter fuse, fuel pump fuse. Let's say that's a problem, you replace it, you're back in the road. It takes less than 2 minutes to watch the video, guys. So that will be, guys, our mission to make your life easier and to solve your problem. Now, in addition, guys, we have other channels as well. We make 300 free repair videos on every car we get at the garage, take them completely apart. We do engine work, transmission, body work, engine codes, fuses, anything like that. Now, why we do that? To save you money, guys. So, on this Ford Fusion, there are different years, okay, through the different models through the years, from 2013 all the way to 2020. There will be some minor differences about the fuses, so if you notice that we mention up to 2-3 different fuses for the same thing, it could be because it could be a different fuse for a different year, but we're trying to help all of you with that generation Ford Fusion, so let's start on it now. So guys, multiple things can cause your heater to blow cold air, but first we need to check our climate control fuses. Where they're located, we'll demonstrate on that generation Ford Fusion here. We have many hidden fuse boxes. Today we'll be working in a few of them, but we'll recommend to check the video on our YouTube channel about fuse box location on Ford Fusion. Open the hood. Under the hood, guys, on the driver's side, you have that cover that looks like a T. Remove it and you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one. That's the main engine fuse box. Before we guys continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below, specifically to that video. Please check it out. So another thing, guys, before I forget, if you guys need to buy any fuses, relays, parts, tools for Ford Fusion or any car at a good price, quick shipping, we'll put a link in the description of the video below for your convenience. That way you do not waste your money and time. Here we need to check one relay, and that's relay number 4. That's for the heater, guys. That's a very important relay. Next we need to come that same fuse box, okay, but if you press a couple taps, you can flip it, and on the bottom side of that fuse box you have more hidden fuses that will look like this one. That's the bottom side of the same fuse box. Here you're going to check, guys, 2 more fuses. We're talking about fuse number 79 right here, and some of you may have fuse number 77, which will be that second fuse right there. Now after that you need to come to the inside. On the driver's side you see that trim on the lower dash. Remove it, okay, by pulling on it, and it opens from top to bottom. It has 4 clips underneath that hold it here, here, and 2 like that on the other side. Deep inside on the left side you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one. Here you're going to, guys, check one more fuse, and that fuse specifically is known as fuse number 12. That fuse right here, that's 12 and 13 double fuse, but that's the portion we need to check. Other things that can cause the heater not to work, of course, check coolant level. If you don't have coolant, heater will not work. Now, never open the coolant reservoir. When the car is hot, let it sit overnight, check it next morning if you need to add some. Another thing that we see quite often, guys, thermostat that is stuck open. That will cause the coolant from the radiator and the engine to flow freely, and it will not get warm, especially highway driving on a cold day. If you want to know the symptoms of bad thermostat or the symptoms of thermostat stuck open, we have multiple videos on our YouTube channels. Other things, guys, if you recently did thermostat replacement, radiator hose, water pump, anything that involved draining the coolant, if you did not bleed the cooling system the correct way, you may actually end up having an air pocket that can destroy your engine, or it can prevent the heater from working. So bleed your cooling system. There are multiple videos on YouTube how to do that. Another thing, okay, that most people, guys, will not think about is temperature control valve. We have a special device, okay, that you need to check as well. And one more thing that's very inexpensive, but most people don't know about this one. If you have a single climate control, you have one of those. If you have dual climate control, you have two. That's known as a blend door actuator. It attaches to a flap behind the dash that regulates the temperature from hot to cold. All it does inside, all it has is plastic gears and a motor. Usually the gears crack or fail, wear out, and as a result it starts skipping, or sometimes the motor quit working, and the heater might be stuck in cold position, and that's why you're getting cold air instead of hot air. If you want to know the symptoms of bad blend door actuator, we have the video on our YouTube channels. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.